Heisenberg back. You may have seen my Infinite Dragoon Easy Mode video. In that video, I said I'd be doing more guides for each stage so that you can get through each stage regardless of their weird little quirks, where enemies are spawning, where enemies are hiding. It's always frustrating when there's like a little bird somewhere that you didn't know about and it just flies away. So we're going to be going through all of these hard mode stages first because I'm guessing that most people are probably able to get through the normal stages with S ranks. The hard mode stages, as the name suggests, uh, are harder. They're a lot harder. Uh, so we're going to be going through these. I did one for the castle for my initial video, just kind of randomly. I picked a random hard mode stage that would potentially give people some trouble. But this one, I'm going to be doing the village, so let's get straight into it. We're going to be doing Chris. It's going to be the same strategy. Pick up all your stuff.
Well then, feel free to peruse.
Pick up your dragoon. Pick up your energized guns. Actually, first you want to sell everything except for the dragoon. Go ahead and pick up a target locator just for the heck of it.
Till next week.
And we're going to run out here. And we're going to see if we can kind of adapt to possibly not getting finishing reload with our first ability. Like we have 3 chances, well more than 3, we have 3 slots per chance. So we kind of have 9 chances to get finishing reload. And if we don't get it, we don't get it. So we didn't get it, so not a big deal, we just get the next best thing. Keep running through. We're going to get to the next blue orb here soon. You just keep walking up this way, pick up all the stuff. Honestly, you don't really have to even pick up anything, now that I think about it. Just kind of run through and mow down all the enemies. Yeah, I saw that yellow orb back there. I'm just going to run up here and get this blue orb to see if I can get some reload. Now the only issue is if you don't manage to get finishing reload within the first area, that's going to be the only hard part. If you don't get it, just reload the stage. That's all you have to do. And you could even reload it at the first orb if you don't get it with your rerolls. I won't judge you. I've done the same. There's actually a couple levels where I probably couldn't beat the level without having finishing reload. We're gonna hope it's right here. If it's not here, unfortunate. We're just gonna have to restart. No big deal. NBD, homies.
Welcome.
Same formula. We'll do it all again. Sell all the items, energize the guns, this. See ya, Duke. We're out. Oh, make sure you equip your weapon. There it is. And we'll just run up, kill this guy again. See his head explode, kill this guy again. Kill this guy. And now we have another 9 chances. Sometimes it can be pretty tough, pretty rough. It's gonna be random, like I said. It's RNG based, but the chances of getting the finishing reload ability aren't that low, especially with the rerolls. It's a lot less painful than in the base game. The base game didn't include this kind of reroll mechanic. So if you needed a specific ability to run through the level, you were stuck restarting every single time. Okay, we're just gonna run down. I can go ahead and reload. I'm not afraid of losing all my ammo. You just have to, once you get finishing reload, you have to be careful and try to get your reload or your punches in when you can, because you don't want to be left with 0 ammo. Gonna run up here. Gonna ignore everybody. Because if this is finishing reload, it's not. So, what do? We just restart. It's only been like, well, like
If it's
3
just
minutes,
looking,
4 minutes, I
window
don't know.
shop away.
Sell all our stuff.
Your call.
Energized gun, dragoon, target locator, some extra rounds.
Till next we meet.
It might actually be worth, now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm coming up with this strategy kind of on the fly. It might be worth just not getting the target locator and just buying as many assault rifle rounds as you can. If you don't feel like restarting every time. Still not getting it. This is bad. This is what we call bad on it. Take care of all these guys. I'm not even gonna look at the pickable items. We don't need them. We don't need anything. We've got Chris, we've got his dragoon, and we've got his punches. That's all we need. Oh, besides finishing reload. Keep running. Running and gunning. The key to these mercenary stages is you gotta keep moving. You gotta be going to the next objective. I picked up those things out of reflex when we have onslaught, so we're gonna restart again. And this time, let's see, pick up everything, sell all the stuff, get the dragoon. I'm still gonna get energized weapons, but I'm going to get a ton of assault rifle ammo. Just to see how far we can get using just the dragoon. In Village 2. So let's go. No whammy, no whammy. Come on. One. There it is. Finishing reload only took like 3 or 4 tries. Not too shabby. Usually for me it takes way less than that. So that's kind of on the high end. But now we can kind of showcase what we can do in order to make this effective. So always kind of keep track of how many rounds you have left. You have 25, so it's about time for a reload. Usually I like reloading about when I'm like half capacity. We want to make sure we don't kill this guy. So once he's like half health, it's alright if he takes multiple punches to kill. But you can see, boom, I'm at 100 rounds now. And it wasn't a reload. It was an ammo just generation. Ammo was generated from nowhere, from thin air. I had 172 in my pouch. I still have 172 in my pouch. And I still have a combo. This is the absolute easiest way to get S rank in any stage. Look at how easy it is to kill these enemies. They're nothing. They're like paper. I can kill this guy from across the map. It doesn't make a difference. What abilities do I want now? If you're newer, if you haven't played as much as I have, and I've played a decent amount. I've played probably at least 10 to 15, maybe even 20 hours total of Mercenaries. If you're not very well experienced and you find yourself getting hit, Gruesome Gourmet is definitely an option. You don't need any damaging abilities, really. The Dragoon on its own is extremely powerful. It's just point at the enemy and they're dead. It's kind of ridiculous. You really only have to aim. You don't even have to aim down sights. Just kind of spray and pray. So 13 rounds, boom. You definitely don't want to get distracted and lose count of your rounds. That's really the only, one of the only things you have to keep track of is how many rounds you have left, where you're walking to, how many enemies are left, basically, and how you're going to go about getting that punch. you want to find a lichen or a
Feel free to peruse.
one of the cloaked dudes. I don't know what their like technical name is.
Yes, I can see why you'd
But
be
yeah,
interested in
once
that.
we're at the shop again, in all honesty, you don't need to buy anything else. You just don't. You don't need target locators. You don't need any of this for the village, at
A
least.
good deal.
In other levels where you have tankier enemies, it's worthwhile to get a target locator, just because they have ridiculous amounts of HP. We're gonna run through, grab that. This guy. I wouldn't worry too much about keeping your combo in this stage. If you can, great. It'll make the next stages easier. Actually, is there only one? I think there's only one more stage after this. Definitely look out for the speed abilities. That's going to help you greatly for keeping your combos up, because getting to enemies faster, to shoot them with your dragoon, is always going to be an easy way to keep your combos up. As I said, anything with Onslaught's going to be super helpful. Onslaught is one of the... Besides the fact that finishing reload gives you infinite ammo, Onslaught's probably like the second best ability or feature in the game. It makes you run faster, it makes you shoot faster, and it makes your shots do more damage. It makes you reload faster. It makes all your abilities that do damage... Oh, shoot. It makes all your abilities that do damage... I'm going to go and activate it now. That do damage, more damage. So not just your guns, but your punches. I'll show you here. 2 punches to kill that guy. Like I said, don't fret too much about the abilities. You're strong enough at this point. You really only need one ability. You really only need finishing reload. So feel free to play with other abilities, test them out, try them out. I'm not even going to bother picking up those items over there. We're going to have an easy S. Triple S. Definitely an easy S,
Welcome.
but an easy triple S as well. Guaranteed.
Au revoir.
Remember, try not to reload. It might be like second nature, it might be an instinct for you to reload. Just try not to. It's not the end of the world. You know, if you run out of rounds. Actually, I might go ahead and test that out for you. Gonna enter Onslaught here. You don't need to. Make this guy a lot easier. And I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy on the roof. He's annoying. All these the archers are always annoying. No, come through the window, rush around. Go ahead and take these guys out. Go through the station. That guy was killed by Corpse Combustor. Oh, I meant to punch him instead. I gave him another shot. Alright. That's typically how you want to do it. If you're dealing more damage, it might be a little harder to pull this off. That might be another reason why not to pick up any more damaging abilities. Like I said, you have plenty of damage. It's kind of possible to do too much damage. Funnily enough, because you need to get those guys to low health. No-brainer, just for the heck of it. This is a no-brainer. And I know there's a yellow orb back there, but we don't need it. We don't need anything. Oh. There we go. Punch. Oh, this guy's starting to come out. I've never seen this guy walk out before. I've always been able to get him fast enough to kill him while he's still deactivated. Like I said, get the onslaught abilities when you see them. This guy's low health, so just punch him. Shoot that guy. Are there any more archers? I think I got them all. There's a guy I just stepped over at spawning. Mow down this werewolf guy. Okay, I definitely missed something. I missed an archer. I'm gonna take a quick look around to see if I missed somebody. I can hear the growling going on, but honestly, it doesn't matter. In the hard mode stages, your score doesn't need to be as high as it does in the normal stages, but this is still plenty enough to get the triple S. So guys, that's the no-brainer method. Chris's infinite ammo dragoon. As long as you get finishing reload and you straight punch some enemies to kill them, you'll be set for all the stages. I'll be coming out with another guide for another stage. So stay tuned. This has been Heisenberg. Please like, subscribe, comment with any questions that you have. Anything about Resident Evil Mercenaries, I'll help you out. Don't worry about it. If you need that Legendary Cowboy Trophy, just reach out. I will help you personally. So, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.